Lawton and Schoolcraft met in week 6 with matching 5-0 records. The Eagles took that one 47-zip. Fast forward to tonight, same two teams meet with the same unbeaten records. The difference this time, the game in Blue Devil country, where Lawton had only allowed 6 points in 2 games this season. The first play from scrimmage, Ricky Clark for the Eagles, going to scramble left. Don't throw late over the middle, or do. Nolan Anspaugh's wide open for the 49-yard touchdown. 7-zip Eagles. Schoolcraft ball again. Second play from scrimmage. Clark drops back, throws deep. Anspaugh again. Only one man to beat for the touchdown, and he beats them 14-0 Eagles. Lawton trying to get on the board. They're going to call for the reverse. No, it's not a reverse. Drew Daly has it, and he is off to the races. Will he get caught? The answer, no. That's as close as Lawton would get at 14-7. Too much Eagles tonight. They win 56-7.
Waterville Elite looking to move to 5-1, hosting 3-2 Constantine, and knew this would be a shootout. Third quarter action, Constantine ball, handoff to Trenton Steers, finds a big hole and off to the races. 40-yard touchdown. We're tied at 36, still in the third. Waterville Elite trying to take back the lead. Cameron Rendo fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, has the outside, beats the defender, turns upfield, picks up his blockers, and he's gone. 34-yard touchdown run. Panthers take the 52-40 lead. Constantine now on the doorstep. The handoff to Anthony Evilsizer. He hits a wall, but keeps moving the legs and falls into the end zone for the go-ahead touchdown. Constantine wins this 60-58.
Three-pointer at the buzzer, no good.
Well, Granville has arguably been the most impressive team in our covering area through 5 weeks. The Bulldogs have outscored their first 5 opponents by a combined 200 points. While they haven't had trouble scoring against anyone else, they've only scored a total of 12 points against Rockford in 3 straight losses the last 2 years. Tonight they met again in our game of the week, and once again defense was the theme in this one. Rockford has beaten Granville the last 12 times they played. These two shared the red title last year. Scoreless at the half. Rockford looking to change that. Nick Isley gets a handoff, finds a hold, and takes it 53 yards down to the 15-yard line. A few plays later, Jason Whitaker hands it to Isley again, who takes it in for the 1-yard score. The extra point is good. Rams up 7-zip. That extra point proved big in this one. Granville would respond. Brady Paganelli drops back and finds Kyle Nybor for 33 yards. That would set up this on second down from the 6. Josh Atwell gets the carry, takes it in for the touchdown. Granville goes for 2, but the Rockford defense doing what it does, stopping him. The Rams still hold a 7-6 lead. Rams later with a 4th and goal from the 4. Jeremy Raider gets the pitch, but is stopped by the Granville defense as time winds down. Granville facing a 4th and long. Paganelli throws it up, but it's knocked down by Malik Thompson. Rockford wins 7-6. And Brett Bakita now joining us once again to recap this game. All defense once again.
By the way, Evan, I have to say I did the same thing because there's a J in there. So
yeah,
I did
exactly.
Ratchford too and then changed it to Raiders. So
yeah.
I understand where you're coming from on the radio side. But, you know, you look at this game, guys. Defense obviously was the key, 7-6. And Granville giving up less than a touchdown a game coming in. So they really did their job. And there were a bunch of decisions in special teams that were interesting in this game. You know, you look at it, and from the standpoint of Granville and their coaching staff, deciding to go for 2, that's kind of what they do. And you're on the road, you're thinking, boy, scoring's going to be tough. They hadn't gone down there much. I like the decision to go for 2 by the coaching staff there, even though it failed. Then you had Rockford trying to kick a field goal at one point. They had the inadvertent whistle. It gets blocked, but the inadvertent whistle waves it off. They reset, and in the time that they did that, they decided, no, let's go for it. They could have been up by 4, but they didn't, and Granville stopped them. So, I mean, great defense on both sides, and Rockford really didn't allow Granville to get the edge. We caught up to Nick Isley, obviously here on offense, and then Malik Thompson, as you saw, a couple of knockaways big in that Rams secondary after this win.
I think this means that we're a championship team. We just beat a team that's undefeated, and we were 3-2, so now we can beat anyone, I think. I mean, it put us up, so that felt great. Nobody's ever done this to Granville this year, so it felt great.
I was just thinking, swat the ball, don't let them catch it. make it go on fourth down. Fourth down, we get another SWAT, give it back to our offense. We practice hard and just keep moving forward.
Here's the thing, guys, and you know this well, Jay. In Division I, setting up for a playoff rematch, I think. Just the first loss for Granville. They're 5-1. Rockford now starting to roll, but they've got a tough schedule the rest of the way. They've got to get 2 more wins. They're sitting at 4-2. But don't be surprised if we see this meeting again. I think both coaches expect it to happen, and I just hope it's in a dry atmosphere. That's all I can say, because this is going to be a lot of fun, but certainly weather was a factor in this one tonight.
Well, Brett, you know, I always say that Rockford, I've been high in Rockford all year. I don't think that they'll have any problems. But if they end up at 5-4, they're still going to make it in because of that win tonight over Granville. And they do have a couple tough games left at East Kentwood, at Hudsonville. But I think Brett's right. I think we'll see that one again in the playoffs. That's it for now. But coming up, we got some more big games in the OK Green, Byron Center, and Hamilton, both undefeated in conference play. One would suffer their first conference loss tonight.
And Unity Christian looking to stay undefeated, hosting Holland Christian. Those highlights are coming up.